Hello everybody, and good day to you all. Today I am talking about Stargirl Season 1, Episode number 13, Stars and Stripe Part 2. In this episode here, we have Courtney and the rest of the new JSA taking on the Injustice Society, trying to pretty much stop them from brainwashing everybody in this small town to change their minds to pretty much save the world. Because the thing is though, their plan is actually a good, well it's not a, okay, what they want to do is a good thing. They want to save the world. Stop global warming. Make sure we get along. Stop violence against one another. They want to make the world a better place. But the thing is though, they're brainwashing people and forcing people to do this. And those who resist this brainwashing, well, their brains blow up. So that's not good. That's not good at all. Good intentions though. I mean, good intentions, but forcing people to do something because you think it's right is not right. They gotta want to do it on their own. Yes, the world is messed up. People don't make the right decisions all the time. We're stupid. But hey, forcing the right thing on people is not going to make things better. So they gotta stop this. They gotta come together and stop this situation. I mean, you got everybody. You got Courtney fighting Pat because Pat being mind controlled, and while he's in his striped mech suit. But the thing is though, you see him fighting and resisting it, and at the same time, him fighting and resisting it can kill him. But when Courtney pretty much calls him dad and says you're my father. And that made him like really fight against it as hard as he could, stopping himself from pretty much trying to kill her. It was very touching and also very scary at the same time too, because you had this, oh please don't kill Pat, because you can't kill Pat. I like Pat, I really do. Yeah, I like Pat more than Courtney. And I like Courtney, I like all the characters on the show. But Pat really, he's a nice guy. And I really want to see things go well for him. I really do. So seeing this situation, trying to fight against the brainwashing that Brainwave was doing, and at the same time trying to stop himself from trying to kill Courtney, and also not having his brain blow up. I mean, I knew it wasn't going to happen, but at the same time, I just don't like the fact he was in that situation. So seeing everybody come together, and then you had some people, you had some growth in this episode here too. Like you had Rick, who has been trying to kill Solomon Grundy for a long time. He tried to break into the place and tear him down and kill him, because Solomon Grundy was the one who killed his parents. And he thought that killing Solomon Grundy was going to make everything better. And you had other people saying, do you really want to do this? I mean, killing is wrong. He said, well, he has to go. He killed my parents. And so so you couldn't just, well, even Yolanda, who ends up, well, killing somebody, trying to get him to stop that. And then him realizing that when he finally saw Solomon Grundy in action, and when he finally saw him for what he really was, that he's just a scared, big oaf who pretty much just does what his masters tell him to do. And he realized that killing him wouldn't solve anything. His parents would still be gone, and all he'd be doing is beating up somebody who's pretty much mentally challenged. And that's not something he wants to do. This was not it. But then you have Yolanda on the other hand, not wanting to kill, and then that scene of guy who killed her boyfriend, who pretty much screws her over, that maybe messed up her life, but in a way tried to start to redeem himself, get killed by his father. And then he tried to use that against her by taking the form of Henry to pretty much win her over, to pretty much gain her trust, to pretty much screw her over. Well, she slashed his throat and killed him. A lot of villains died. Mostly all of them died in this episode. Except for Solomon Grundy, and the gambler, he got away. Now I don't know if Icicle can reform or not, but if he can, he's dead. And then you have the Dragon King. He got killed by his own daughter, who pretty much because she got pissed off. He locked her in the dungeon for a long period of time, won't let her get out. So groundings can be tough. Ugh. Happy Father's Day. Yeah. But all the craziness and all the madness like this, the heroes finally do win. That they saved the day, they saved the world. I mean, I knew it was going to happen, but you got to see Courtney grow up to be the hero she is today. The whole family between the Whitmores and the Dugans are finally come together as one. Everybody knows what's going on now. There's no more secrets anymore, which is fantastic and great. The bad guys lost. Some bad guys were lame, like the Fiddler. She was a lame. But they triumph over evil, yeah. So yay! But then things you think when you finally celebrating, they look like they're celebrating Christmas. Everybody's happy, and the next thing you know, at the end of the show, oh sweet gravy on a stick, the original Starman, Sylvester Pemberton, shows up. He's not dead. What happened? We saw him get skewered by Icicle. How is he alive? And he's thinking Pat has his staff. He's gonna go get his staff, and everything's fantastic. Well, the staff chose somebody else now. Would the staff go back to him, or would the staff leave Stargirl? And Stargirl will go with the rest of the whole entire team dynamic of the new JSA. I don't know. Looking forward to finding out though. Hopefully, he gets picked up for another season. The fight season here was fantastic. The CGI on this show actually do an amazing job. I really like the design they do for Pat. And it feels like a comic book when you watch this, especially when you watch the move and the action sequences they do, and the fight scene like that. It's amazing. Yeah, sometimes it seems like Stargirl can fight way better than she should, because without any training. Yeah, she knows some gymnastics, and the stat does help her out with a lot of stuff. But certain things are just, well, who cares? It's fantasy. Let it go. But seeing them, like, the bad guys, the good guys, fighting the bad guys, and like, the action sequences there was actually done quite well. So overall, great season. I really enjoyed this whole entire season. Stargirl was amazing. Hopefully, see, here's the thing. This is what I'm scared for. Season 1 was fantastic, but I'm scared for season 2. I really am, because a lot of shows fall, especially the DC shows. Season 2 sucks. I mean, Teen Titans, I liked season 1. I really did. Season 2, not so much. Swamp Thing ended on 1 season, so I guess you could say that was good. Doom Patrol now is the only one that's been saving grace, and also Harley Quinn. So hopefully this is one of the other shows that actually going to do it. But this is also a CW show too as well. Well, that's the thing, because it could go down sideways. Because like Flash, I love first season. I think I love second season too. And that started to fall apart. Arrow, I wasn't on board for the first season on Arrow. I really wasn't. But second season I got on board, and then after a while it started dipping up and down, left and right with that one. Legends of Tomorrow, now that one has been consistent. Once they found their little niche, and they were goofy, they dug into it and they said, let's have fun. They said, okay. Yeah, so, and Black Lightning, first season, I liked the first season, but the second season, oh, why? So, even though I enjoyed this first season, I'll give it a solid A. I'll give it an A myself. But I'm scared for the last one. I don't know what's gonna go. The second season, I know it's gonna go. Hopefully, it keeps this up. Because I like the actors who are involved, like Baxter. I think she did a perfect job playing Courtney. I really do like Luke Wilson as Pat, because Pat is my favorite character on the show, and I like the whole family dynamic between like Barbara and Mike. Sometimes Mike is a little bit annoying to me as well, but we'll see where that goes. But he managed to turn that around a little bit more now that he knows what's going on, and also seeing the new team like Yolanda, Beth, Rick come together, and then actually you see them mature throughout the season as well too, facing their problems and then stepping up and becoming the heroes they're supposed to be. Yeah, now Beth, she's not really a fighter, but she can't help with the computers and stuff like that too, even though it's not really her either. You know, Beth is kind of useless. She really is. She's a weak link. Even though she's an interesting character, I think Yolanda and Rick have more interesting characters. Beth, even though she's kind of cute and kind of quirky, but really to the team, she's useless because she doesn't really do anything. It's the glasses, the AI glasses, that do all the work. They had the systems for her. They tell her all the information. She doesn't really do anything. Yeah. Matter of fact, they could get the goggles to anybody, really. They could be Dr. McKnight. Yeah. So, other than that, I did enjoy this season, and I enjoyed this episode right here. So, leave comments down below. Let me know what you thought about this episode, the final episode of Stargirl. If you haven't watched it, check it out for yourself. Hopefully you're watching, you will enjoy it. Have fun watching it too. So, give my channel a like, hit the thumbs up, shaboop, and subscribe to my channel and share. I would appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to make 100,000 subscribers. I'll make my journey to get there. For all those who have subscribed, I just want to say thank you. Like I always say, in my dreams in my life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out. Peace.